All right, we are going over my goats of the last minute Linoones. I pulled up all the Pokemon that I have drafted um, at any point in time, and we're gonna go through and rate them. Um, yeah, based on how I played with them and how I like them personally, because some of them I might not have played as well, but they're just my favorite. And so we're gonna go with that. And first up, we got the goat, Zarude. Season 2 goat, and see if I remember every season that they were in. We'll see. But Zarude is the absolute goat. I leaned heavy on him in season 2, and banded U-turns and knockoffs. He didn't have that then. Darkest Lariats, Power Whips. Just leaned in on him. He was my physical attacker. It was amazing. Almost like debating switching to him as a mascot. But, I mean, the Linoones are a dynasty, so we're probably going to keep that. Next, Grimmsnarl. I think I definitely didn't use him to his best. Still kind of learning and just didn't quite have everything, but I think he was really, really good. I had some sets that were good, and then other than that, screens are really, really good. But I think I used him okay, but definitely I think middling B to definitely could have used him a lot better to unlock potential. Rillaboom, let's see. I really, really liked Rillaboom. Picked him up the latter half of this season here to help me with terrain, and priority super nice in combination of just strong physical attacker, kind of like Zarude, right? But now I have priority, I got knockoffs, I got strong hits. I really like Rillaboom. Really, really, really like him. We're gonna put him in A. I think he played really well, and I think I used him decently well. Espathra, ooh, I really, really like Espathra. I know it's super gimmicky, but I really, really like it. But did I use it the best? I know we lost season 3 finals with it as my Terra Captain. And I definitely could have used it a little bit better, but I also didn't have it forever. I'm debating putting it in A tier. I really, really like it, but I think maybe top B right now. Maybe top B. I think it's like super good, but I don't know if I could put it in the elites of the elites. Oh, duh. Where do you think this is going? Terra Normal Boomburst is crazy. I love Swole. This is the #1 pick of all in season 6, and this boy got a crown. Never brought Guts Facade once. Had a lot of it in prep, but when it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, you just can't stop it. There's no reason to kind of change it. He was amazing. I loved it. I think I brought specs on most games, and then occasionally I brought throat spray against Croc, and other than that, I brought Scarf against Plaz. But a lot of it was just specs. It was fantastic. Love Swallow. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Scrappy Boomburst is no resistance, except Mega Aggron. Rotom. I like Rotom, but I think it was a defensive piece for me, so I think it's like gonna be middling. I think it's a really good model. It was really a good glue piece. I think B is a really, really good spot for it. Yeah. There's not much else to say about Rotom. It bolts for free, and it did its job. Fori, I don't want to put it in C tier. I mean, I drafted it and franchised it because I wanted hazards, all the hazards, and removal. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it in B. I think just because I franchised it, I think it deserves some respect for being on the Linoones for 2 seasons. And it was a part of the steel type gym leader that I had 3 of them in season 2. And yeah, I think it's fine. I used it good. I think it did its job and helped a lot. Filled the roles that it needed to, so there's no reason I think it should go lower. Scizor of the season, very, very good. Very flexible. I used it as a defogger, Swords Dance Sweeper. Really, really, really liked it. I think it wasn't like the centerpiece of the team. I think it was very good. So I think middling. Didn't excel, but it was very, very good. Didn't suck. TO speed, I think goes A. I don't think it goes S because, one, I don't know if I used it as the best as I could. Definitely probably could have brought some more nasty plot sets, and definitely did not unlock its full potential. I feel like I misplayed with it a lot more than I excelled with it, but it did its job. I mean, that mon's so darn good. I really need to explore a lot more of what every Pokemon can do to kind of unlock every set. So I think it's fantastic, but I don't know if it deserves this. I don't know if it has that, place in my heart of the Linoones. This guy is unfortunate. I don't think it goes in D tier, but I wish I used this better. Wish I kept it around to yeah. This is just a sad thing about being drafted and me just not doing well with it at all. Maybe it does belong in D tier because I just performed terribly with it. Did not use it well. Didn't bring it much at all. Yeah, I mean, sorry. Way better Mon, but in terms of, part coaching error. But yeah. Next we got Serena. I used it. AV, Rapid Spin, U-Turn, Knockoff. It's okay. I drafted it to fill a role and kind of help out, and it came. But it was very late into the season, if I remember, close to playoffs. My playoffs maneuver. But it was alright. Coco. I like Coco. But... Ooh, do I want it to be an A tier? Because... It's won a chip. I did not have it forever, but it's really good. I think because I didn't have it forever, and I definitely drafted it right before playoffs. I think it'll go B tier. Maybe I gotta draft it again and use it better, maybe as the staple of the team. But yeah, this one's really, really good. I really don't remember how much, what kind of things I brought with it, because season 2 I was still kind of learning, and definitely didn't know or realize the power of this mon. I like Sandaconda. Oh, Sandaconda's next. I think it has to go to B tier. I don't know. Just look at that mon. I really, really like Sandaconda. Really bulky, rocks, glare, reliable. That's what I like. I really like reliable mons, and Sandaconda was just that. The goat, Agent Bolt. Can it get any better than this? He's an S tier. He is an S tier Pokemon. I mean, people were telling me I had a 8 Pokemon team when I had it was 9 mons or 10 mons, and I had 1 less because I drafted Bellybolt. And I soon came to realize that this mon's the GOAT. I brought, I think, AV every time, but I should have brought a lot more slack off stuff. Tried different things. But I love Bellybolt. Bellybolt's the best. Everyone knows it's the best now. Croclore. I traded for it and never got to play with it because we had an AFK person in Season 6. And he was coming to that game, actually. So the one game he was actually available for, he was coming to. Hawlucha, A tier, 100%. I almost dropped this mon, and now I love it. Nacho. is so good. I don't know how I didn't realize it. I mean, I had to use it and I had to stick with it, and that's something that I kind of fail with early. If nothing's really successful, I lean on success, and if I don't see it, then I don't want to use it for the next match. Oh, and I'm realizing this is a Big Juice rankings. This is not any other leagues like Torch, because I don't have Iron Crown or Tuscan here. But yeah, Hawlucha, I owe him more respect because I almost dropped him. Chen Pao, GOAT. Does he go above Belly Bolt? I don't know if it really matters, but Broken Mon being the one to be able to use it. Not Terra though. I don't know why, but you can't go wrong. I loved it. It's a Broken Mon, and when you have Broken Mon, it feels good to use. And just look how cool Chen Pao is compared to all the other ones. Chen Pao is the best looking one. Mega Ala is another one of the GOATs. The carry of Season 2. Another Broken Mon that I was able to use. Nothing better. Powerful, strong, fast, reliable. No switch-ins, just like Chen Pao. And just like Terra Normal Swellow. These things have no switch-ins. And so having that carry, it's amazing. Fun story. I was drafting my Season 2 team on the inflatable couch of my in-laws' camp spot at the beach. Tabs called me and was like, "Hey, you want to play Pokemon Draft League?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds fun." And he's like, "All right, we're drafting in 5 minutes, or we're drafting now." And I went, "What?" So I sat on that inflatable couch. It was like an hour before they were gonna have dinner, so I didn't talk to them. And I was sitting on my phone on Pokemon Showdown, going, "I don't know what to do. I need to draft." And I'm a guest, and I picked Mega Alakazam because I was in OU, Gen 8 probably or whatever, and Gen 8 NetDex, and Alakazam A was first. I went, I know that's a good mon. Let's pick it. And that's how he became part of the GOATs. It was because of his alphabetical name. I was in such a bind trying to figure out what to draft, and then let's go grab this mon when I find it. Oh, Barraskewda, A tier. Yeah, I think A tier. B. Scrolling, trying to find good OU mons to kind of pair. There were tiers at that time. And I like Barraskewda. I think it definitely fell off when we started tiering after Season 2. I think it was a Tier 1 in Season 3, but it was definitely falling off. And I think people should have drafted it. I think Barraskewda is a slept-on mon. And yes, it's not as good as, I would say, maybe like Hawlucha. But it has an incredible speed tier, and I thought it had Hawlucha has 118 attack, I think, or 118 speed. I know Barraskewda has a higher attack stat, and I think in the 110s, which is insane, and fast, and it has flip turn. I don't remember if I had flip turn when I had him, but I really like that. Mon dropped it, so it technically doesn't have a chip, but it carried me through the season. I really liked it. I don't know. It was Mon. Yeah. Darm. I like Darm. 97% chance to die. Lived on 1%. and Flare Blitzed to seal the deal in Season 2. It's because Darm's built different. I did not EV him any special way. He's just built different like that. Great Mon. Definitely, I definitely like, again, reliable sets I go off of, and especially in Season 2, I just kept kept the same sets. But I definitely didn't like how frail it was, and so it was hard to bring all the time, but it's so darn strong. It's amazing. I really do like it, and I think it performed really well. But the frailty is what always got me scared when using it in Season 2. Sylveon, I like Sylveon. I wanted to use it. I think I was like raving about it for Season 3, Season 4 until I finally picked it up in Season 5. I was like, this is the best fairy. Da 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 da. And I should have never got it. Yeah, Season 5. And I'm just really a fan of this Mon. It's I think it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Glad I did it justice, and but should have definitely drafted it earlier, and maybe even more times. Yeah, Reverview. I didn't bring it. Does it go with C tier though? I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever brought it. I brought it maybe once, and then drafted it or traded it for Registeel, and then didn't bring Registeel. So, good Mon. But I used it poorly. Terra Captain Cleavor. I think A tier. I think I should have changed Terra, but the reason I didn't was there wasn't a Mon that I wanted to replace it with, and it would have changed the dynamic of the team too much. And so that's why I kind of kept Terra. And but setting up hazards is broken, and then adding Terra on top of it is so darn good. I'm debating putting it at the top of B tier, because I think I like the Mon. I really like it. We're gonna keep it at A. But I'm happy that I had it. Happy that I drafted it. Again, reliable, sets up rocks. Everything you need. Another rock type, Lycanroc, is amazing. The contender for the Terra Captain of that season, which I believe was Season 5. Shoot. That's a really good question. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Season 5. No, because it doesn't have a chip. That was Season 4. Yeah, I like Lycanroc. It's the best looking of them. Solid, priority, everything. Can't go wrong. But I'll skip over Registeel for now, for the Mon that did win over my heart and everything that it did. Terra Captain, SD, Terra, everything. I think this is amazing. I love Scolipede. It's fantastic. I'm so glad I drafted it, so glad I Terra'd it. Everything about it. Can't get any better. It was SD Sweeper every time. Didn't need to be anything else. I did bring Banded and Terrabug Megahorn against Chase, I remember. I really liked that. That just did damage. Double Protect, obviously. The luck, I got Plot Armor. Double Protect versus Chris. The only way I won that game. And I got it. But yeah, Scoliped's amazing. It's part of the ones where you don't see people draft it, and I liked them on, and then I was able to use it and use it successfully. And Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Bulu. Trash Bulu. Trash Bulu. Fortunately, Bulu is the one that made me lose the funny button because he was so bad that I dropped him, didn't have a fairy. Trash Bulu. Ready Steel, picked him up. He was only there for prep. And good job, Ready Steel. King Lu, picked him up for 1 week, traded him. Or no, not even 1 week. Drafted and switched. I had him for 1 week. I think so. I think I had him for 1 week. And could have kept him, but it ended up working out. Spiritomb, I don't remember when I had Spiritomb, honestly. I don't remember when I had him at all. Not season 2, maybe season 3. I don't think I had him for very many games. I think I dropped him. Rhyperior, the Goot. Mega Horning, Starmie, while it Thunderbolted. Favorite memory of him on the way to win season 2. And he helped me beat Mega Charizard X, who was running the league. This guy's just so tanky. Can't get any better than that. Rhyperior is so darn awesome. Mag, probably here, because he's a good mon, did his job, but really nothing else to say about him. He's a 2-time champion now. He's a 2-timer. Yeah, did a job. Zoroark traded it to drop it in some trades. He was on the team. He gets D tier. Blastoise, I think B's good. He's on the season. He was kind of a flip turn defensive bot. I wanted to bring Shell Smash a lot. Does that make him? Yeah, he'll go here. He did a job, but he didn't excel. I don't think he's as good as Mag in terms of this season. I'd rather have Mag. Mega Slowbro. Do I get put May? I really like Mega Slowbro. The 200 defense makes this mon so good, and I liked it. I'm trying to think. I really like it, but is it better than like Rotom Wash? I think it's probably around there. It's a bulky water. I mean, I like all the mons I drafted. Not unlike Comfy, which I had. No, I dropped it, picked it up to trade it. Yeah, that's what it was. Diancie, good mon. Can't really say much any different. This job it carried in finals. So does that mean it earns a higher spot? Maybe top of B? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm glad I used it the way I used it in finals as the Trick Room. It's because I've been thinking about my drafts lately and how I just don't seem to pick a good offensive fairy. And I think I need to do that. Because a lot of teams are weak to fairy in non-matchup, and I feel like I want to take advantage of that. So maybe when I do, I just don't see it as much because I'm looking for it, and I'm trying to fill the holes when I don't have it, but that's kind of what I've been seeing. And so using Trick Room to unlock its offensive potential, I really like, really happy about. And yeah, good one. Garchomp, another multi-champion of Big Juice, top of A. Just one of the most reliable mons ever. Best set, Rocks, Earthquake, Toxic, like a Brock versus Plas. Chomp's so good. Kind of like Halucha for me, where I was bringing it as a defensive guy, pretty much, but then had to learn how to use it offensively and make my team malleable and change it, and it totally worked out for the better. Volcanion is another Mon, I think. Yeah. Really, really like Volcanion. Such a strong Mon, getting Steam Eruption and so bulky. It has so many moves. I really like Volcanion. Everything about it I like. Very happy that I drafted it. I think it goes in A tier. It's just a Mon that I like. I think it performed well. Not incredible. I think the fact that I like it so much is why it's up there. But it was still a really, really good Mon. Dekadui, good Mon. Just kind of did a job. Thraki drafted it, but then his father came in to solidify the spot. Duraludon, good Mon. Didn't use it maybe as well as I should, but didn't have Eviolite either, so it is what it is. But I think C's fine. It was good Mon, and it was, but nothing special. Bronzong, I like Bronzong. Another one of my favorite Mons that has a special place in my heart. Need to draft it again. Also, it rolled me in season 4 of finals, season 3 of finals, to counter a spot throw. But it also won me season 2. DD, yeah, it's a terrain setter for me. Could go in C tier, but Dragapult, does it go in S tier? I terra'd it. Yeah, it goes in S tier. It's a crazy Mon. And the Terra aspect did change off of it, so maybe it goes with Garchomp here. Let's back this out. Getting too crowded over here. I'm trying to think, because I really liked it. Terra was fantastic. Got a physical Ghost Stab with Terra Ghost, and yeah, I think top of A is worth it for Dragapult. I don't think it quite gets into that S tier, but top of A, really, really good. Broken Mon, I mean, not broken, but absolutely fantastic Mon, and unfortunately couldn't get it. Chip, that's the Dragapult curse. You draft it, and you don't win. It's just not what happens. Gliscor, one of my favorite Mons in terms of how much I like it, and yeah, it's a good Mon. I don't know if there's much else to say about Gliscor. Like, one of the coolest looking Mons, Gen 4, OP, the best. Fantastic. Cloudy, the GOAT, absolute GOAT, held my team together defensively. Nothing better than the GOAT Clodsire. KB, so good. Not knowing it got scale shot in season 4, to then using scale shot in season 5, and that's pretty much the only reason it was allowable. So I think I learned it I think I learned it in season 5. I don't think I used it a single time in season 4, to then using scale shot. And then my favorite memory of scale shot is against Biff, where Dragon and Ice just ran his team, and a +1 Kyurem, not DDing, but getting scale shot boost. Unstoppable. Lopunny, S tier. Broken Pokemon. And I hate it, but it's a broken Pokemon. And it is so powerful. Just wins. And I like winning. Um, hate it, but it's so good. It's annoying. Minitrick, I believe it earns a high spot. B tier is fine. Good mon, I love it. Better than Mega Houndoom, that's for sure. Metagross, I think maybe top of C. I think it could go into B tier, but it was just okay. Definitely lacked a lot more once I dropped Trash Bulu. Rabombi, I traded. Nothing much to say. Victini, GOAT. So darn good. Everything. He's so malleable. Can do everything and anything, and it did. Hung on 0.2% of a Shadow Ball to outspeed and win. Crazy. Jellicent, B tier. So good. Salazzle, C tier. Weezing, good. Should not have dropped it in season 3. Should not have traded it. Because then it cooked me. And Vanillix, the GOAT. Oh, this is Rhyperior goes up here now. I want one line. Oh no. I want this one line. I want it looking better. Spare Scooter go down. Honestly, Cleavor goes down. Yeah. Vanillix is the GOAT. HP Fire on a Mega Scizor to outspeed and kill it. Another funny mon that no one ever would have drafted, but I knew the potential and got a budget, extremely bulky fail setter in combination with KB. It's S tier because it's a bad mon that I made good. I feel that I made good. I think you can't get much better than that. So that is the GOATs of the Big Juice Linoones. 5 seasons of play, 5 different teams, bunch of trades, and the dynasty that is the Linoones, the Season 2, Season 5, and Season 6 champions. 3-time champion, only 1-time belt holder. So, we take the wins where we can get them. Alright, that's it.